So this is the question that everybody really wants an answer to. It's, are SHIB burns ever going to happen? Are they ever going to increase? And I think a lot of people probably feel like they were sold a bad bill of goods. Like they had, been sold on a diamond and instead they got a big old bag of crap, right? But that's not necessarily the proper analogy, all right? I would say it's more like you were sold on a diamond and instead you got a ruby. All right. Rubies, they're still valuable, guys. Shibarium, the SHIB ecosystem, is still valuable, even without burns. Okay. Obviously, just like you, I would love if burns increased, for the sole fact of Shiba Inu becoming the best store of value in the crypto space. I would love to see that happen. All right. That makes SHIB the most important asset in all of crypto, even more important than BTC at that point. All right. I want people to really think about that. So I'm hoping it happens at some point. But at the same time, we are going to see big adoption in Shibarium. All right, we're going to see this big influx of people, big influx of capital, and maybe the development team has plans down the road to raise some of the burns. All right, it was originally created not for burns, guys. I want people to first realize that it was created to have a cheap place for the Shiba Inu community to transact, to build, because obviously Ethereum, the model they currently have, is not sustainable by any stretch of the imagination. And that's where it's actually of benefit to us SHIB holders. Because as we get into a bull market and Ethereum gas fees get insane again, we even saw earlier this year how ridiculous fees still are. That's where you can see people move on over to Shibarium. You're probably naturally going to see this happen as layer twos, they really begin to emerge this market cycle. As we start to see mass adoption in crypto, even more people and more capital than we saw in the years prior, that's where this is a necessity. Shibarium, believe it or not, is a necessity. Some people think that, oh yeah, because burns, it's nothing. No, it's a necessity. It's needed. And you know what Shibarium is? And you know what the SHIB ecosystem is? More optics for Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu is the coin. Some people say it's bones. People say that it should have been called Bonarium. That's not it, guys. It's just part of the ecosystem. SHIB has a much bigger role to play in this decentralized, vertically integrated ecosystem that I think people realize. So while we do want an answer, right, I think that it needs to be addressed by the development team. I'm right there with you guys. And I think it is something that down the road can be addressed by the community. But we also have to make sure that we do it in a way that is sustainable. We don't want the ecosystem to crash or lose momentum or anything like that because of setting burns too high. You have to remember, as there's more load on the network, this throughput demand increases, we could see the gas fees become a problem on Shibarium. So if it does get addressed, it needs to be addressed the right way. Again, something that's sustainable. I don't think percentage burns make sense because then you're cutting out large holders, and there's a right way to do it. So let's take time to assess the ecosystem, wait for all these things to be launched in the next, 6 months, 8 months, 10 months, and then let's ramp this sucker up and get things going. So I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.